We understand that many of you are on your journey toward financial success. So, we've compiled a list of habits that tend to keep people stuck in mediocrity. Take these with a grain of salt and view them as a tool to reflect on your current situation and think about what you can change to improve your life. Every time we make a video like this, some people get upset. But while you're busy criticizing in the comments, others are noting these points and evaluating their own lives to see if they can improve. We've put this list together to provide something valuable for you all. Of course, there are plenty of exceptions to these patterns, and not everyone has full control over their circumstances. However, being aware of these habits might give you a slight edge, and who knows, stopping them could bring you closer to achieving the goals you've been dreaming about. Here are 15 things poor people tend to do that the rich don't. Poor people watch a lot of TV. First up, poor people often watch too much TV. To put it simply, if you have time to binge reality shows, you're likely not using your time wisely. It's astounding how much time people waste on meaningless television. If you know which celebrity is dating whom, or keep up with weekly TV episodes, or if you have a favorite news channel, you're probably watching too much TV. And that's a big reason your life is where it is. Celebrity gossip and entertainment do nothing to enhance your life. They only serve to benefit the celebrities. Rich people aim to appear on TV rather than watch it. You might argue, but I'm watching something like The Big Bang Theory. It's funny and helps me relax. And that's exactly the problem. You're disconnecting from your problems rather than addressing them and getting them out of the way. Sure, John Lennon once said, "Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time." But should you really take pride in sitting in front of a screen? Before we move on to the next habit, let's clarify why we mentioned having a favorite news channel. You may think watching TV keeps you informed, but the issue is that news stations are often biased. Instead, use the internet to get a quick update on world events and move on to something more productive. Poor people eat fast food. The second thing, poor people eat a lot of fast food. Health is crucial, yet many don't bother to understand what's in their food, what a healthy meal should look like, or how to take care of their nutrition. Poor people often load their bodies with excessive sugars and fats, which offer no nutritional value. This weakens their health, and as a result, they can't perform at their full potential. When you're unhealthy, every aspect of your life suffers. Physically, mentally, professionally, and even romantically. Poor people buy clothes on sale. Third, poor people often buy clothes or items just because they're on sale. The truth is, the only thing you should be buying on sale is stocks. While the poor focus on stretching their money, the rich concentrate on growing their income. Clothes on sale are usually those that people who could afford to pay full price didn't want. When you buy them, you end up looking like someone who couldn't afford the original price. Poor people wake up later. Fourth, poor people tend to wake up later than the rich. In their earlier years, the rich often work harder and develop habits that drive them toward success. Statistically, it's true. Those who invest in themselves early on are far less likely to remain poor. If you wake up late, don't educate yourself, and waste time on trivial things, you will eventually fall behind. As a result, you'll work harder later in life, with minimal success, simply to stay afloat. We've highlighted many successful figures on this channel, and almost all of them, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, are early risers. Poor people are really into sports. Fifth, poor people tend to be heavily invested in sports. Unless you're a professional athlete or team owner, there's little reason for you to spend hours watching sports. It's like TV, it's an escape from your current reality. You're putting yourself in a position where you have no impact on the game's outcome, and that mindset often translates into real life, where you remain a spectator instead of an active player. Poor people don't shower as often. Sixth, poor people often neglect hygiene. Initially, we thought this might be a myth, but it turns out to be true. Good hygiene plays a critical role in success, especially in jobs that require interaction with people. Poor personal hygiene leads others to trust you less, spend less time around you, and overall, it can damage your personal and professional relationships. Poor people blame others. Seventh, Poor people tend to blame others for their circumstances. We all know people who make excuses for why they're not successful. While some things are out of your control, most of your life is your responsibility. You control your relationships, your health, and how you respond to challenges. When something goes wrong, poor people often see themselves as victims, while the rich analyze the situation, learn from it, and make sure they're prepared in the future. Poor people have no money saved. Eighth, poor people don't save money. One major difference between the poor and the rich is preparation for the future. Having savings allows you to deal with problems quickly and continue moving forward, while a lack of savings forces you to take loans or liquidate assets in times of crisis. On the other hand, when an opportunity arises, those with savings can seize it, while those without miss out. Poor people use credit cards recklessly. Ninth, poor people use credit cards or take out loans for things that don't generate income. If you're borrowing money for something that won't create more money than the loan itself, don't do it. Simple as that. Credit should be reserved for investments, not luxuries like new TVs or clothes. Poor people have more kids. 10th, poor people tend to have more children, and they do so earlier in life. Kids are incredibly expensive, and without proper financial stability, raising them can become a lifelong struggle. While the wealthy often wait until they can provide a better environment for their children, the poor sometimes jump in without fully considering the financial impact. Poor people avoid regular checkups. 11th, poor people often skip regular health checkups. Neglecting your health can lead to discovering serious illnesses too late, which can be financially devastating and life-threatening. Regular health checkups can catch issues early when treatment is less costly and more effective. Poor people spend money before they get it. 12th, poor people tend to spend money before they have it. One of the most dangerous habits is acquiring expenses before you're able to cover them. If you can't afford something without borrowing or affecting your financial stability, you shouldn't be buying it. Poor people surround themselves with other poor people. 13th, poor people often surround themselves with others who share the same financial struggles. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so if you hang out with poor people, chances are you'll stay poor. You need to surround yourself with individuals who inspire and motivate you to achieve more. Poor people don't follow through. 14th, poor people rarely follow through on their ideas or potential. While you can't control where you were born or the circumstances of your upbringing, you can control the effort you put into your goals. Many people have great ideas, but never take the first step. If you want success, you need to take action, learn from the process, and keep improving. Poor people expect help from others. 15th and finally, poor people often believe others should help them succeed. But here's the reality: no one owes you anything. You are responsible for your own life. The world rewards those who keep learning, adapting, and facing their problems head-on. This video may have been long, but we hope it gave you some insights for your journey. If you know someone guilty of any of these 15 things, do them a favor and share this video with them. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What other things do you think keep poor people poor? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for spending time with us. Be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We've also handpicked these videos we think you'll enjoy next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.